Good morning, dear students. Myself, Omkar Bhatt, lecturer, and I belong to Science Department. So, for you people, I'll handle the subject Statistics and Analytics Lab. So, in this video, let me briefly tell you about this subject. So, let us start. So, we can see subject course code is 20SC02P. ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ವರ್ಷ 2020ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ 6 hours per week or 78 hours per semester. 6 hours per week ಅಂದರೆ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ 6 ತಾಸು, 2 ಸೆಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ, 3 ತಾಸಿನ 2 ಸೆಷನ್ಗಳು. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ 78 hours per semester. In the entire semester total contact hours 78 hours ಅಂದರೆ 26 ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 3 ತಾಸಿನ 26 ಸೆಷನ್ಗಳು. Then CIE marks. CIE means continuous internal evaluation. This is for 60 marks. Internal marks is 60 marks. Then SEE marks ಅಂದರೆ semester end examination. Semester end examination marks is 40 marks. So CIE 60 marks plus SEE 40 marks, total marks is 100 marks. Then teaching scheme, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ LTP ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 102 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So here L stands for lecture, T stands for tutorial and P stands for practice. ಅಂದರೆ 3 ತಾಸಿನ 1 ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ 1 hour lecture, tutorial ಇಲ್ಲ 0, then 2 hours practice. Then course outcomes. So at the end of this particular subject you'll be able to understand these things. So totally there are 4 COs, course outcomes. CO1, understand the tools of data collection, classification of data and cleaning of data. Then CO2, at the end of CO2 you will be able to summarize the given statistical data. And CO3, understand the measure of location and dispersion of data. And CO4, learn the basics of Python programming. So these are 4 different course outcomes. Then units, there are 4 different units similar to 4 course outcomes. 4 units are there. So unit number 1, statistical data collection and types. Unit number 2, summarization of data. Unit 3, measure of location and dispersion. And unit 4, introduction to Python programming. So these are the 4 different units. You can say these are 4 different chapters. Unit 1 means chapter 1, unit 2 chapter 2, unit 3 chapter 3. Similarly unit 4 means chapter 4. Then learning resources. Learning resources means resources available for you to study this particular subject. So number 1, statistical analysis with Excel for dummies. So 2013 edition, author Joseph Schamiller. This book you can refer. Then second reference, a website address is given. This is for Python programming. This is a practical introduction to Python programming PDF it is. You can download this from the website. Then number 3, another website address is given. This is for Excel, Microsoft Excel, that is spreadsheet. Then 4th one, so this is also for Microsoft Excel. This is manual, and this is also website address for that Excel manual. Then 5th one, Introduction to Python Programming for Beginners by Vivian Bailey, Kindle edition. This textbook you can refer for Python programming. Then number 6, once again for Python programming, The Ultimate Guide from a Beginner to Expert by Clive Campbell. Then number 7, this is also for Python programming. A website address is given. So these are the things which are mentioned in your syllabus for reference. Then course assessment and evaluation chart. So this chart explains how you are going to be evaluated. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಈ ಚಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಟ್. So you are going to be evaluated in 2 manner. One is CIE, that is continuous internal evaluation. Throughout this particular course you are going to be evaluated. Then second manner is using semester end examination. So at the end of the semester examination is conducted. So you can see CIE. In CIE you should write 2 written tests, 2 IA tests, each carries 20 marks, and you need to write 3 skill tests, each carries 20 marks, and there will be a student activity for 20 marks. So if you add these 3, 60 marks total internal marks. Then as I said, semester end examination. This examination is conducted at the end of the course for 100 marks, and later on this will be reduced to 40 marks. So 60 marks internal, 40 marks end examination marks. Then one more chart for course assessment and evaluation. Let us see this chart. See, as I said in the previous slide, we have to write 2 theory tests. So this is one written test for 20 marks, duration 1 hour, and the other written test 2, is also for 20 marks and duration 1 hour, and average of these 2 is taken. Average of 2 written tests for 20 marks. And there are 3 skill tests. These are practical tests. This is the first test, this is second test, and this is third test. Each test carries 20 marks. Duration 3 hours, you can see. Then average of these 3 skill tests is taken. You can see average of 3 skill tests for 20 marks. Then student activity, this is also for 20 marks. So for finalizing your internal marks, I need to add this average, and this student activity marks. So total it leads to 60 marks. Then semester end examination SEE. This is conducted for 100 marks. Duration 3 hours, and then it is reduced, marks is reduced to 40 marks, you can see. So total 100 marks, internal marks 60 and semester end examination marks 40, total is 100. Then scheme of evaluation. So this scheme of evaluation is both for continuous internal evaluation and also for semester end examination. So let us see that chart. So you can see here serial number 1, short question from unit 1, this is for 10 marks, and serial number 2, observation, for writing observation 30 marks, and conduction of the exercise, that is execution of that exercise, carries 20 marks, and output and interpretation of the result, it carries 20 marks. Then viva means oral, it carries 20 marks. Total marks is 100 marks. So this is scheme of evaluation for CIE as well as for SEE. Then let us go through practical exercises. I don't want to go these things in detail. So serial number 1 to 4, these 4 exercises are from unit number 1. Some of these exercises are conducted using Google form. Then serial number 5 to 12, they are from unit number 2. These exercises are conducted using Microsoft Excel, that is spreadsheet. Then serial number 13 to 18 or exercise number 13 to 18, they are from unit number 3. They are also conducted using Microsoft Excel. Then exercise number 20 to 26, they are from unit number 4. They are Python programming. So totally there are 26 exercises. These 26 exercises you have to execute in lab. So let me stop this video here. So in the next video, let me explain you about statistics and analytics. What is statistics and what is analytics? Let us see in the next video with an example. Thank you.